Hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between LawLiet versus Happy. I am promised that this game is going to be an absolute gem of a game, as we see LawLiet spawning as the yellow Night Elf player on the bottom left hand side of the map. He is going up against Happy, who has spawned as the blue undead on the top right, a player who needs no introduction perhaps. One of the great WarCraft 3 players, continuing to make a name for himself. And well, I kind of wish we could see what Happy going up against the great players of old when they were in their prime, to see what type of games and execution we would see from these players overall. First off, I want to say thank you to all of my Patreon supporters and Twitch subs. Every little bit does definitely help. Just a reminder for all you guys out there who do watch on YouTube but still like to subscribe to me on Twitch, well, and have a free Amazon Prime sub, please consider using it for me, as it does it does help my channel, as well metrics and things like that continue to grow. All right, LawLiet building an Ancient of War pretty far away from his own base here. It is going to be going a Demon Hunter going up against, well, a Death Knight. Now, would like an autumn leaves weather right now, by the way, 37 degrees Celsius at the moment. Yeah, I hear parts of EU are getting hit with a really bad heat wave right now. Stay cool, stay indoors, try and stay safe. I know how uncomfortable the heat can be. Also, I think all of my temperatures are based in well, actually, I think what ACs, they say, should be set to 24 degrees Celsius, 78 degrees Fahrenheit, because of, well, solar panels don't operate well in the heat. And even though there is plenty of sun right now, because of that additional heat, it's making solar panels inefficient and putting a strain on the network. Hey Jelly, thank you for stopping on by. Now let's go ahead and focus on the game at hand. Demon Hunter going to clear out this Sasquatch creep camp. I believe it is a 5 or a 3 creep camp. You should be able to clear it out without much of a problem. Meanwhile, back off to the north here, we're looking at Forest Troll Berserker going to get cleared up here, and Snare going to go down onto the pool, and this Forest Troll Trapper will get finished off as well. Both sides opening up with some early aggression against the computer, taking down these creep camps, as the Demon Hunter does get to level 2. He's picked up a Circlet of Nobility and now going off with this Sludge Flinger as well. And what's interesting is I don't think I've actually seen this particular creep pattern ever. Going for this Goblin Merchant Shop and then going for this Sludge Flinger there. You can see a good array of items on the Demon Hunter. Could have been better for the Demon Hunter, dropping not quite that useful for an agility-based hero, as Ghoul is now looking to clear out the Sasquatch creep camp here. Happy already sitting at level 2 and gonna build on could be building on his experience lead. Meanwhile, LawLiet actually picking up the Ogre Magi from his opponent, and with that quick kill there, gonna pick up a Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3 and now be able to back away. So both sides being rather curious about their creep patterns, or perhaps I haven't seen enough games on Autumn Leaves, or they've been saving their particular creep patterns for a match such as this. I have max speaker quota, volume is low, game effects is still louder. Really? I am trying to... Alright. I've actually... Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and continue this. Death Knight now going up against the Null Overseers over here on the top left-hand side of the map. Should be able to clear that out, no problem whatsoever. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter now going after his own Ogre Magi as well. move mic closer. I'm like pretty much kissing my mic occasionally. Tome of Intelligence going to get picked up. You can see dual Mantles of Intelligence. And with items like this, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Naga Sea Witch second, or any Tavern Hero second, as they are generally very mana specific. Demon Hunter now getting up to level 3, wants to get off a level 2 mana burn. There it is as well. There's that level 2 mana burn on that Death Knight. Death Knight does end up getting a Death Coil off on that Demon Hunter before the units are retreating back once more. Alright, Demon Hunter can continue to chase and perhaps get in some slice and dice. I don't want Crota's mic to catch COVID. Well, knock on wood. I am one of the I'm one of the lucky who still has not contracted COVID at all. Yep. So, well, that's that. Anyways, Archer is now still moving across back off to the north. Demon Hunter, it is going to be a Naga Sea Witch as that second hero. Are we going to see perhaps those Mantles of Intelligence passed over? Yes, we are. And now that Naga Sea Witch does have +6 damage even before the bonus effect of those cold arrows. Demon Hunter now trying to engage here. Are we going to see a mana burn onto that Death Knight? Yes, a Death Knight not going to be able to get off an easy Death Coil there, as some skeletal minions are getting cleaned up. Ancient of War suffering quite a bit of damage. Skeletal minions are going after all of these units. Book of the Dead dropped. Demon Hunter has a little bit of more of an aggressive play in store, as he's trying to finish off the remainder of this creep camp while keeping this Ancient of War alive. Beautiful play and execution there, being able to keep that Death Knight at bay, making sure he doesn't have enough mana to get a Death Coil off and, well, be able to steal any of that experience, as that Naga Sea Witch is now just shy of level 2. Alright, gonna perhaps go after that Wildkin, and there's a quick Book of the Dead use in order to buy a little bit of time, clear out a difficult creep camp a little bit more quickly. Gonna pick up, what is that going to be? A Robe of Magi. So perhaps going to give that once more to the Naga Sea Witch. And the Naga Sea Witch now with +12 attack, really, well, I'm really going to be able to rack up a lot of that damage. Almost feels like a critical strike on every one of those attacks. Coming back down to the south, these guys do need to heal. And the tech to tier 3 has already begun with dual Ancients of Lore. Meanwhile, Death Knight Lich now making its way out as well, as we are going into, well, Black Citadel as well. Orb of Corruption will most likely be, was it going to be delivered to the Lich? No, not quite sure. No backpack upgrade to be seen. Quick Frost Nova on the Kobold Taskmaster, and, well, a creep camp going to get cleared. Naga Sea Witch does sit at level 2, decent damage overall, does also have that Forked Lightning to try and put pressure down onto any low hit point ghouls that they might come across. Level 1 Forked Lightning, level 2 now on the Lich, and a quick departure. There's a quick mana burn right there, as a departing gift, as you do not want to, well, you do not want that Lich to have that much mana overall. Autumn Leaves rating 0 to 5 out of 5, by the way. I need to see more games on Autumn Leaves. I generally like the overall position. I like how you have to be aggressive when you're expanding to your gold mines. Pretty much the corner gold mines a little bit too difficult. And I also want to see how the players really play out their games here. I mean, it took quite a bit of time before games on Echo Isle became stale, and that has, you know, tarnished my overall opinion of certain maps. Autumn Leaves still feels fresh. Strategies are often still new, as we're looking at the Demon Hunter being able to poke across a couple of those units here. Demon Hunter now, however, down to 178 hit points, wants to mana burn, perhaps make sure that no additional damage is getting added up, but he has to be careful of that Lich. That Lich could rack up quite a bit of damage with a quick Frost Nova after some sort of mana gain from those Obsidian statues. Demon Hunter down to 200 hit points already, needs to get rejuvenation going first, however, for the Druid of the Claw and that Abolish Magic. Alright, Abolish Magic to remove that Frost Armor. Lich now making its way down. We see a Naga Sea Witch of Happy as well. Both sides sitting on a tier 3, but LawLiet is the one going for the long game, trying to set up a Tree of Life and an expansion. 1.5 years, not enough. I don't know. I'm casual, but I don't see a difference on other 6 gold maps. All right. Well, 1.5 years for a 20-year-old game. Yeah, not really, not quite enough. I do like it so far, but if if there ends up becoming a quote unquote right way to play a map, then it gets a little bit stale. I don't think the players have found a quote unquote right way to play this map yet. So there's still strategies being reinvented. Um, and yeah, I guess is my point. Overall here, Happy gonna go ahead and try and clear out this Granite Golem creep camp. I mean, in years past, would you have expected to see tier 3 hero fights, but staying on one base with no upkeep? I think that has been a strategy that has been become popular as of this current generation in the past 4 years. Um, and has really stuck around for quite a bit now. Orb of Venom now on the Demon Hunter, no Orb of Venom on the Naga Sea Witch, as the cold arrows would not stack, but the Demon Hunter now going to be able to dish out um, quite a bit of damage. Yeah, Autumn Leaves does lead to a bit more aggression for these forward expansions. You're kind of getting expanding close to your opponent. As the Demon Hunter going to go ahead and clear off this Sludge Flinger creep camp once more. All right, clearing things up. Item spots are now pretty much no longer available. Demon Hunter actually needs to sell an item if he picks this one up to try and have a consumable item slot. Meanwhile, we're looking at an Ancient of War absorbing quite a bit of damage. The Tree of Life was in fact taken down, so LawLiet is not going to be able to hold on to this expansion. And Happy is going to be forcing this into a one base game even longer. All right, Destroyer taking a bit of slow poison damage coupled with Orb of Venom. You can see that damage over time really does rack up a bit there. There's a mana burn there as we could be going into an engagement. Crypt Fiends coupled with the negative armor debuff from a Dryad. You saw how much damage those Dryads were taking there. Quick mana burn, Frost Nova, no Death Coil, however, at the Death Knight low right there. We could be looking at a Devour Magic off of that Demon Hunter there. There's another, Frost Nova there as the Demon are trying to do its best there. There's a bit of damage. Scroll of Town Portal used at the last possible moment. There was some inbound bits of damage. A Destroyer actually lost there, and a Forest Troll Berserker. All right, so level 4 now on the Death Knight. Level 3 on the Naga Sea Witch, who was saved at the last possible moment, has plenty of mana. Perhaps even going Mana Shield actually makes sense for the amount of mana that Naga Sea Witch has in order to try and stay alive. I believe level 2 Mana Shield is actually more efficient, and is actually very, very efficient overall, because they rebalanced Mana Shield and how much mana it takes to absorb hit points. Coming back down on through, Demon Hunter gonna perhaps try to get a mana burn off onto some of these, onto that Naga Sea Witch. Yes, Naga Sea Witch taking a little bit there. There's some cold arrows, but now that Demon Hunter has to be very careful. Very surprised that the Demon Hunter doesn't have any survivability items. Down to 400 hit points right there, and now trying to dodge away once more, and now needs to get rejuvenation again. All right, quickly dropping all of those strength-based items, including the Circlet of Nobility, to try and rejuvenate. Once that rejuvenation comes to an end, he will pick back all of those items, or perhaps get another rejuvenation in order to get back up to full hit points. Is that what we're waiting for? All right, nope, picking them all back up, and now going to be ready to rinse and repeat. Pretty much using the strategy that Night Elf players have been using since the beginning of Warcraft 3, dropping items, healing, and then picking them back up. All right, maybe some map made a more aggressive map and called it Game Hunters. All right, coming back across here. Demon Hunter going to find a mana burn. Gets the Lich first. Death Knight could still get some mana burns as well, as the Lich still low on mana here. Naga Sea Witch just shy of level 3. That level 3 could make a pretty big impact as well against perhaps Druids of the Claw. Druids of the Claw of LawLiet actually staying in Druid form and not going into a bear form as of yet. That is going to maximize that mana for quite a bit of time, as both sides are building up a bit of a bank and before they're going to try and engage. However, the big advantage for Happy is that he does have 3 heroes. It's not really the heroes that are going to give him the advantage, but the additional 6 item slots, being able to have potions of healing, scrolls of healing and any type of item there across multiple units does definitely help. There's a quick mana burn there as that Demon Hunter once more is just absolutely constantly getting punished. Staff of Preservation from the Naga Sea Witch is going to save it, but the Naga Sea Witch herself does not have any boots of speed and may not be able to outrun the Death Knight, but the Death Knight does not give chase. Back down to the south, LawLiet looking to set up another Tree of Life and perhaps begin building. Meanwhile, Goblin Zeppelin drop is inbound, and well, does the Death Knight of Happy know what is up? There's not that many destroyers out, and was that an actual unsummoning? I believe that was actual unsummoning. I don't believe that building was taken down though, as additional slaughterhouse, or the slaughterhouse is trying to train up and get up to 66 over 80 supply. LawLiet is sitting at 560. I'm wondering where all of his gold is being spent right now, as there is an expansion up and up, but it is not operational as of yet. Happy, however, has jumped into the supply lead with 66 over 80. All right, this is coming as quite a big surprise to me. Suddenly seeing Happy being able to go into mid-low upkeep while LawLiet is finally now trying to inch into there. He's going to be a bit behind, and he may have his army separated from him quite a bit. Magnus Carlsen won't defend WCC. Wow, really? He's not going to defend his World Chess Champion title. All right. Coming back down to the south here, Naga Sea Witch sitting at level 3, where we'll see what's going to be going down. A little bit of an engagement in the middle portion of the map. No, not much to talk about, as the Demon Hunter now trying to dive in, and now Dryads and Bears are, well, quickly in position here. Demon Hunter is going to try and Scroll of Town Portal out of this position. Oh, the Zeppelin, is it going to get Scroll of Town Portal in time? That's the question. Yes, it does. The Destroyers are there. Crypt Fiends were not able to web it down, and with that, that Zeppelin is actually saved. That could have been a huge loss if that Zeppelin went down over those trees. 74 over 90 supply. There are plenty of Bears with mana, as they were trying to get mana during in that Druid for quite some time. LawLiet now also with well, more Mountain Giants and now Dryads getting thrown into the mix. Destroyer is here to try and put a bit of pressure here. Death Knight, is he going to get a mana burn? Yes, it is. Mountain Giant, and now in comes a bit of that damage here. Tree of Life wanting to get repaired. No additional Nature's Blessing upgrade on that Tree of Life, so no additional armor, but that Tree of Life is absorbing quite a bit of damage and focus. In comes some Abominations. Demon Hunter could have a very bad day. He gets Staff of Preservation back home. This Druid of the Claw is now going to have a bad day as well. And, well, Happy just able to chase back and then come back to this Tree of Life, saying if you don't, well, he should have repaired while all of the units were away, and now LawLiet's expansion is pretty much gone for naught. Destroyers coming back, being able to take down those Bears rather quickly. Dryads here trying to keep their distance away from all of those Crypt Fiends, as the Demon Hunter is still running around in the back corner. He does have a Potion of Invulnerability. We'll have a little bit of time to try and rack up damage here, as Druids of the Claw are constantly falling. Mana burn onto the Death Knight. Death Knight versus Demon Hunter. Who's going to win out in this battle? Demon Hunter, Staff of Preservation saved at the last moment. Death Knight now going to be in a little bit of trouble. No level 1 4-finding Staff of Teleportation going to be inbound as well. Demon Hunter going to try and refresh his role as that unkillable hero back in that front line position. Level 4 versus level 4 on the Death Knight and Demon Hunter. Both sides still battling it up. Happy does have a Potion of Healing on that Naga Sea Witch, continuing the fight as the Destroyers going straight after that Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter has no easy way to heal, and now 71 supply compared to 63. Tree of Life is starting to repair itself once more and try and get a little bit of gold. Mountain Giants there to try and absorb a bunch of damage as well, but this map is not Secret Valley 2.0, where those Mountain Giants can easily regenerate those hit points. All right, trying to buy a little bit of time here, getting in some repairs. There's a taunt, but the Crypt Fiends are now making their way back over. Lich now coming back around. Demon Hunter going to try and, well, dive on once more, perhaps getting a couple bits of mana burn, as the Naga Sea Witch could be in trouble. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability is used there. Death Knight now could be in trouble. Scrolls of Healing are getting picked up there, as the Death Knight does get taken down. Death Knight falls at level falls at level 4, giving level 5 to the Demon Hunter, and that could be enough of a momentum shift for LawLiet to be able to push on through. Demon Hunter now down to 192 hit points. He's going to get Staff of Preservation back home as the Mountain Giants are there just trying to absorb damage and perhaps dish it out against all of those Crypt Fiends, allowing the Dryad army to perhaps make its way back over. Demon Hunter now gonna make its way over here. Level 4 now on the Naga Sea, which for some reason that Mountain Giant was not Staff of Preservation and then walked back into that fight here. Dryad's now going after the Destroyers. Demon Hunter trying to rack up quite a bit of damage. There's a Fork Lightning as the Destroyers now switch their target back onto the Naga Sea Witch. Both sides still fighting their way through. Who is winning this fight? 61 supply compared to 48 over 70. Demon Hunter finds out that there's a bunch of, burrowed Crypt Fiends, but Happy able to save them once more. 55 supply compared to 45 as the units are still, backing their way through. Main gold mines nearly mined out of gold, still trying to mine more here, but no, LawLiet needs to train up more wisps and get them saturated in that gold mine. Currently low on gold, unable to do exactly that. Perhaps transferring some wisp over from the main base might help. 60 supply compared to 49. Happy with a sizable advantage here. We're looking at quite a bit of repairs done to the Tree of Life, but now, it is taking quite a bit of damage once more. Demon Hunter now needing to deal with a resurrected Death Knight back from the tavern as both sides are fighting their way through. Demon Hunter absorbing just round and round and round of damage. Gonna go ahead and mana burn down to that Naga Sea Witch, but still being forced to retreat back. This Tree of Life is going to fall once more, and with that, LawLiet is in a bit of trouble again as Happy is the one with the larger army. Alright, so many Crypt Fiends, so many Destroyers. 63 over 70 supply compared to 48 over 80. LawLiet did get a bit of momentum taking down that Death Knight, but the ball is still in Happy's court, and he is the one who is going to dictate who wins and loses this game. Happy, as long as he controls this army well and doesn't make any drastic mistakes, should be the one to pull out ahead here. But one thing to note, though, is that the Obsidian statues are relatively low on mana now, and there's only one Obsidian statue left that pretty much has mana at all. 3 Destroyers are currently in the air. We're looking at 54 supply over compared to 66 as the Acolytes now transition over to perhaps set up an expansion in the center portion of the map. Alright, Nature's Blessing is getting researched. LawLiet will pick up this Tree of Eternity and walk its way over. Demon Hunter just pretty much wants to mana burn this Obsidian statue. If he can mana burn down the Obsidian statues, he really neutralizes much of the threat of this, extended push. Once the Obsidian statues are out of mana, he can then easily focus down on the mana of the heroes. And once those heroes, their starting mana is hit, it's pretty much going to be an uphill battle. Demon Hunter continuing to try and rack up quite a bit of damage. Could finish off another Acolyte here, or 2 Acolytes here. One more shot. There goes one Acolyte. Wants to try and finish off another, or perhaps Staff of Teleportation back home. Bit of home field advantage here because of those Moonwells. And where is that Demon Hunter? Is the Demon Hunter continuing to try and finish off some of those units? Demon Hunter finally teleporting back and now going to attempt to engage Death Knight, Death Coil. There, a bit of Frost Nova here as the Demon Hunter wants to mana burn more and more. Death Knight, quickly gets a kill off onto a Druid of the Claw. Staff of Preservation saves a Druid of the Claw there as both sides are still fighting their way through. Demon Hunter has a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Is he going to be able to survive? Oh, yes, Moonwells, and then still surviving here as the heroes are now looking to back up. These Moonwells are giving a big advantage to LawLiet as you see all of these units are now starting to have lasting damage being brought onto them. Another big mana burn onto an Obsidian statue as the Demon Hunter continuing this push once more. Gonna try and finish off a Crypt Fiend, does finish it off. Naga Sea Witch, still backing up here. Demon Hunter, Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Wow, all of those Moonwells healing him back up to 1,000 hit points here as we're looking at all of the units continuing to retreat back here. All right, there's a big Fork Lightning trying to take down more of those units. Are we going to see a reveal? No, well, we need to see a reveal. There are 3 burrowed Crypt Fiends here as the Death Knight of Happy now trying to retreat back. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability used again here as the Demon Hunter continued to just dive on into the spot. He has a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Is he going to use it? And the question is, when is he going to use it as he's going up against the Lich? Obsidian statues are healing up quite a bit of units here. What is happening? Demon Hunter, now Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, trying to go after the Death Knight. Death Knight down to 55 hit points, down to 54, 48, and he's going to be able to retreat back. However, the Demon Hunter's Potion of Lesser Invulnerability should be coming to an end as all of the units are trying to retreat back here. Lich could have a bit of a problem. Naga Sea Witch falls at level 4 for LawLiet. Mana Burn finishes off the Lich as that hero is taken down as well. Demon Hunter sitting at level 4, level 5, nearing level 6. All of these Moonwells, however, are pretty much bone dry. He needs to heal back up and heal up quickly. 50 supply compared to 39 as the Demon Hunter finds a way to heal up as there was a full Moonwell in the back. All right, trying to rack up more damage across all of these other units. Death Knight not going to be able to easily save Demon Hunter. I do not believe got the experience off of that kill there, and as he would have been that much closer to level 6. If the Demon Hunter gets to level 6, all bets are off on who's going to win this fight, as Metamorphosis does change the game that much. Tree of Eternity is now trying to make its way over, does have Nature's Blessing, as the Demon Hunter trying to go after all of these units there. There's another Mana Burn. Demon Hunter going after unit. The Bears, Druids of the Claw, and now finally Mountain Giant joining in on the battle as well. Gonna surround Happy's Naga Sea Witch. Happy's Naga Sea Witch gonna get taken down, giving level 6 of the Demon Hunter. Level 6 on the Demon Hunter. Well, starting a fight in the base now makes sense, as the chaos damage on the Demon Hunter really is effective against all types of armor, meaning that the base could end up getting taken down. Mountain Giants, however, need to shut down the haunted gold mine here, as the Demon Hunter continuing to fight back around, going after that Lich. Lich taking quite a bit of damage already. Death Knight now continuing to fight back. There's a Mana Burn here. There's Metamorphosis, and now are we going to see that ranged chaos damage going after all of those units? A little bit of a stutter step. Lich now down to 250 hit points pretty quickly, as it is trying to retreat back away down to 195, and now being forced to run all the way back home. Demon Hunter trying to rack up damage across multiple units. If we're going to see a death coil, yes we are. Death Knight now pretty much out of mana again, trying to get that splash damage in across multiple units. Is the Demon Hunter going to finish off that Lich? Metamorphosis down to 500 hit points. Is he going to be able to retreat back? What is he trying to do? He's really overstaying, as he's now looking to retreat back once more, down to 370 hit points. Mountain Giants, however, have finished off all of the acolytes who were mining at the gold mine. Only one acolyte left somewhere, as he is unsummoning buildings. He needs to train up more acolytes, otherwise he's going to find himself supply blocked and unable to mine any gold. All right, Mountain Giants continuing to dive their way through here. No Druids of the Claw back at home. Demon Hunter trying to get some moon juice, finds that it's pretty much all empty, has a potion of healing, and now going to try and engage here. All right, Mountain Giant down to 317 hit points, down to 200 hit points. Are we going to see a Staff of Preservation? No, we are, no, we are not. Took my eyes away for a split second there, as we're still fighting our way through. Demon Hunter trying to fight, does use a potion of healing, but it may not be enough here. Still too many units fighting nearby. Demon Hunter going to be forced to retreat all the way back, trying to heal back up once more. No Druid of the Claw for rejuvenation, as the Demon Hunter sees a Dryad fall right next to him. All right, trying to drop all of those, dropping that Circlet of Nobility and that Helm of Valor. There's a Mana Burn there. Perhaps he should have done that first with the Helm of Valor and the Circlet of Nobility before using that Potion of Healing, as we're still looking at an engagement here. All right, continuing that fight once more. Potion of Healing is used. There's a little bit of taunting Mana Burn onto the Lich. These two Moonwells still have a little bit of juice in them left, as the Crypt Fiend and this Death Ball army able to rack up so much damage onto that Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter continue to go after some of these units now. We do see full saturation now on the expansion off to the north, as the Demon Hunter does get a rejuvenation. There's a Druid of the Claw hiding somewhere on the map. Now gets a rejuvenation, transforms into a bear, but should end up easily getting taken down again. Demon Hunter now waiting for that Metamorphosis to come back online again. Boots of Speed trying to outrun that Death Knight, as the Demon Hunter retreats and runs all the way back home. Naga Sea Witch is about to rejoin in on the battlefield, trying to heal up. Yes, heal up as much as he can from all of these Moonwells, back up to 700 hit points, has a potion of healing as well. Should consider dropping those items, and well, I guess if he's concerned about a mana here, Druid of the Claw pretty much running laps and running races, trying to stay alive while also buying time, but that's going to give level 5 to the Lich, and now Happy has level 3 Frost Nova as well. All right, things could be extremely bad news here. Demon Hunter is going to try and finish things off. Potion of Healing is going to be forced to be used. He uses that Potion of Healing, trying to get away. He's down to 370 hit points, and he's off to the races already. Orb of Corruption, auto attack. Dryad now trying to retreat back, and this is just a big deal there. Happy is supply block because he's unsummoned. Yeah, he's unsummoned too many Ziggurats earlier, unable to train up some of those acolytes here. Meanwhile, LawLiet not going to be able to save this entangled goldmine. He needs that little bit of economic advantage, but he also does have a full health Demon Hunter who does have Metamorphosis online. Are we going to see Metamorphosis here? There's a quick mana burn there. Going to try and engage. Naga Seawitch taking a little bit of damage. Why isn't he going into Metamorphosis? He needs to hold on to this gold mine here, and if he can force the engagement and force them to not leave, this is actually the best spot for him here. All right, there is a quick reveal there. There's Fork Lightning. Naga Seawitch trying to retreat away. Does have rejuvenation, but that is quickly devoured. Demon Hunter continuing to fight back after all of these units, perhaps trying to get in some lasting damage onto a Crypt Fiend. Is it going to get taken down? No. Dark Ritual there. Mana burn again as both sides are still fighting their way through. Demon Hunter should have Metamorphosis by now. Going to try and go after all of these other units here as the Druid of the Claw is going to be forced to retreat. Demon Hunter continuing to fight their way back. Staff of Preservation for the save, but it only moves him about like 6 pixels away to that Tree of Eternity. Demon Hunter continuing to fight back once more, and now Demon Hunter going after some of those additional units. There's a quick reveal. There's a Fork Lightning onto that Crypt Fiend there as the Naga Seawitch now looking to retreat. Not Lich now trying to head back here. 43 supply compared to 43. We are neck and neck as the Dryads are now with that slow poison able to slow down those destroyers, making sure that they are not leaving easily. One more final shot there as the Demon Hunter still fighting after all of these units here. Obsidian statues are slowly regenerating their mana over time and trying to keep this undead army alive as it is slowly working. Meanwhile, Lich could be in a bit of trouble. Lich is going to actually get abolished magic. There's a Death Coil for the save once more. Death Knight had just barely enough mana as we are finding the Lich trying to get away once again. More slow poison onto that Lich. Lich is still stutter stepping back. Meanwhile, Death Knight could be coming from behind to try and take down that Naga Seawitch as well. One more final shot gives level 5 to the Naga Seawitch, and that is it. Happy gives the GG. LawLiet able to come back after stopping Happy's momentum with that earlier kill of the level, I would say level 4 Death Knight. I am surprised that LawLiet didn't go and use Metamorphosis in that last fight. He had the range, the chaos damage, the bonus damage, all of that seemed like it would have been much more in his favor by doing that there. Let me know what you guys thought about this game in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.